Okay, try this again. Since we didn't have any audio. Yay, don't you love that? Woo, yeah. Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are going to try out some new makeup. I'm very excited. This is a new company to me. Never heard of them before. And this palette is perfect for the fall. So this is called MaxUp Makeup. This is their Sweater Weather palette, which is a newer one for them. It is a very small company, indie brand. Looks like, from what I could tell, they're definitely based here in the US, I believe. I'll have to double check that for you. But I couldn't find any information if they were cruelty-free, vegan, any of that kind of stuff. So if I find any of that, I will definitely link that below. I did try to look at their website and it only just really told a little bit about them. But this is the palette itself. Very pretty. Definitely has full fall vibes. Get a little bit closer there where you can see it. But those greens, browns, even those orange, it's actually kind of a bright pinkish orange color there. Definitely the packaging, I mean, all the way. I mean, look at that. It's definitely fall right there. But yeah, so I'm so excited. We're gonna go ahead and get started with this review. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you this makeup tutorial very quickly. I did try to switch it up a little bit, didn't try to bring a little color. Sorry, very boring, can't help it. It's just my comfort zone, so. On a side note, yes, gotta love my coffee here. I wish that was on both sides, but anyways. So, you know I love coffee. I am a coffee fanatic and I love good coffee, and this is actually pretty good. But anyways, I recently found a company called Coffee Over Cardio, and it's actually a really cool concept behind the brand. It's a female CEO, boss lady, as I'm gonna call her, but she's drank coffee for years, you know, just found it just kind of bland, whatever. So she developed her own coffee company, and it's again called Coffee Over Cardio. This is some of the packaging, which I've actually shown on my Instagram. Go check me out on Instagram at CorleyRose77. You'll see some pictures there. You'll see some stuff about coffee because I love coffee. But yeah, but this one's called Workflow High Buzzed Ground Coffee. This one is a dark roast. But the packaging, I just thought the packaging was so cute too. This one here is called Messy Bun. This is a cinnamon bun. This is a light roast. I like all kinds of roasts depending on the day, the time of the day. Again, your lighter roast does have more caffeine, so just keep that in mind. If you are a coffee drinker, if you're drinking it later towards the time you're going to bed, whenever that is, just be careful. But I've heard this one's really, really good. I haven't tried it yet. I just got my shipment not that long ago, and I'm just trying to stuff out right now. And then this one is just my favorite, Basic AF, love that, pumpkin spice. Now, typically I like just a really good roasted coffee and then add flavors to it, but you know, when it comes to pumpkin spice time, I am all about my pumpkin spice. So this though is a medium roast, but I mean, just look at that packaging, isn't that so cute? I'm like, oh. And there is even merchandise on her website. Again, this coffee mug came from there. It is a lot smaller than I anticipated though. I easily drink 16 ounces, 20 ounces of coffee in one shot. So this to me is pretty tiny, but it does the job. I so far am impressed. The flavor of this pumpkin spice is really good. Now I'm very simple. I just add a little bit of half and half. I like Splenda, healthy or not. That is what I put in my coffee. And then during this time of the year, I showed in one of my videos, which I will link above. Definitely check it out. Talked about some of my favorite coffee syrups, which you can find at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, any of those like discount kind of stores you can usually find them at. And a lot of times they're just up in the checkout line. Definitely enjoying this coffee. Now I am affiliated with this company, so I will put a link below. If you do click on that, if you sign up, I do make a small commission off of that, and you do get a discount for signing up through that. But if nothing else, I recommend you at least check out the website, check out, see if you like her mission, if you like her story, and if you're interested in her coffee. But I think it's a pretty cool concept, so I'm very happy to be working with them. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with this tutorial, and then after, give you my thoughts, this final look, and wrap it up from there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this short tutorial here. Again, here's the palette, Sweater Weather, and the inside, very pretty. Beautiful colors for fall. I mean, the name implies that, so it's perfect. I really want to get out of my comfort zone and try those greens. Oof. So I guess we're gonna see how this goes. And I'll just record it again if I have to. So just to show you a little bit here as I go, I'm gonna be using that to start with the all over transition color, deepen it up a little bit with that one there. Outer edge, try to keep it the brown, do a little bit. I'm gonna try that green, I think, maybe mix that one in. And then definitely, you know, I love my metallics. So definitely be trying the metallics. There's actually, I think, only 3 in here. We'll see how that goes. And of course, I will have to look down here a little bit. My mirror is over here, so just excuse if I'm looking back and forth. It's just how it goes. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm using that lightest shade first, tap it off, and I am using my Refer brushes. I love these brushes. I do love these brushes though because of that tapered tip, if you can see there. Has that taper. Sorry if I'm a little worn out now, but it's perfect for the crease there. And then with hooded eyes, I always like a little bit smaller brush. This one's like the perfect size. And I like to take, this one has a little bit more of a taper. See how it comes to a point there, skinny to the side there, and then has the taper. Again, another Refer brush, Refer 1. Again, love Refer. So we're gonna use that second darkest shade. Just kind of go into the crease a little bit, darken that up just a little bit, deepen it. And I already tested these a little bit. They didn't seem to have a lot of kick up as far as the shadows. Didn't think there'd be a lot of fallout. So I went ahead and just did my makeup first, get that done just to highlight that real quick. I did use the new Born This Way matte one. I did go on very nice. Of course, with a matte, it is drying, so better for like normal to oily combination skin, but I definitely wouldn't set that one with any kind of powder. The only powder I used is under the eyes. I did use the Kosas They Were To Me concealer, which worked really well. It is kind of a lighter coverage, so depending on how you like your concealer, but this is in shade 3.5. And I forgot to mention the Too Faced. This one's in vanilla, which is the same I have for the original foundation. And then I did set the under eyes only. The only powder I used is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish one that I like so much, and that's in there. Fair number 1. Oh, I did also try out a new bronzer, Kiko Milano, which I'll give you a little bit more information about that. But that is it, and this is called Unexpected Paradise Bronzer in 1 Warm Honey. This reminds me a lot of Physicians Formula, which unfortunately is no longer cruelty-free, but it has that lovely scent. Actually smells the same. It's the initial thing I thought of when I opened that was, oh, I was like, this smells just like Physicians Formula, butter bronzer. Brought back good memories. So anyways, just want to give you a quick rundown of that. And then also I've been loving my Oma Beauty, my brow pencil, baby hair brow pencil, and I have that in shade 3. Just tried the Kosas Wet Lip Oil, and this one's in Jellyfish with my favorite Alamar Cosmetics lip liner. Love this one in Dulce. And then I used Urban Decay. This is in Stark Naked lipstick there. I love that formula. It's a nice neutral color. It has kind of that beigey undertone to go with the eye look. So just want to give you a quick rundown of that. All right, back to the eyes. Deepen the outer corner, the outer V, and I do like these very dense, flat, tapered brushes there. Love those to do that. This one is a Refer brush, and this is the Refer number 2. And then this one is actually from Beautylish. It's a Units brush, Units 202. Same concept though, same idea. So I like both of those. This one, like I said before, I do like it because it's dark, so I use a lot this for dark colors, so I like that. It doesn't stain. I'm gonna go with that one. See though, these are blending very, very nice, very easy to work with. Not a lot of fallout or kick up or anything in the pan. Very nice. All right, now we're gonna get a little experimental. Try the green, wish me luck. Blend this out a little bit better, I promise. I just tried to blend it a little bit better. That's pretty much the matte part of it. I'm just gonna put these shimmer shades on. So actually two really pretty shades here that I wanted to try, these two here. That one there and this one there, but I think I'm gonna go with the gold with the green. So let's go. And I always apply metallics with my finger just because I like the effect, and the warmth of your finger warms up the shadow there and helps it apply a little bit bolder. definitely has that kind of grungy feel. And then I will put, there is this lighter shade here, I'll put that in the inner corner that is also metallic, if you can see it there, but and use my little pencil brush for that. Another refer number 3. I'm just gonna finish up here and show you the finished look. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished up, put lashes on, finished up, put the hair, all done. So hope you like it. It's kind of a greenish look. You know, I'm not that bold. I'm trying to get there, but here it is. Hope you like it. All right, well, as you saw, this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. Try to keep it short and sweet, very simple. I didn't want it to be too long, kind of a quick review. But again, the palette, very fall-like. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's made in the Republic of China, I believe that is. So I doubt it's cruelty-free, which kind of stinks. But the palette itself, I believe, retails for $25. It does talk on the website, and I'll actually link the website, and I will put a little descriptor in the video as well. But it just says the palette is obviously called Sweater Weather. Our brand new Sweater Weather palette consists of 15 eyeshadows, 10 highly pigmented matte shadows, 2 transition shades, and 3 high-intensity metallics. For the ability to create anything from a neutral everyday look to a something fun. I think it's supposed to be to something fun, sorry. If you don't know me or don't I'm an editor. I see you grammatical and spelling errors everywhere. It can't help it, it's just my thing. But anyways, everyday look to something fun and festive. Inspired by everything that makes the end of the year so cozy, our palette is sure to be suitable for all types of sweater weather. And oh, actually, I'm sorry, it's $35 at retails. I don't know what I thought I saw. It must have been another palette that was discounted. But it does tell a little bit about the colors here. Now, again, your metallic shades are this one here. Frosty, they're calling it a white gold, which is that corner shade I showed you. Cider, they're calling it spiced copper. Syrup, that's your gold shade. But they're very, very pretty, but they actually did swatch very nicely. I'm just gonna put them on here just to show you. You know I love my metallics. Yeah, that copper is really pretty. But there are some of the shades, very pretty. And there was not a lot of fallout with these, so I was very happy to see that. And then I did show these as well before, but I'm just gonna show you some of the shades here, and I will put a full swatch. Ooh, gosh, that's intense. That's a, woo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's definitely out of my comfort zone, but just saying. Some pretty colors though. Look at that. Oh, oops, let me try that again. That one's a little bit drier. But yeah, just to give you an idea, but again, I'll put full swatches here in just a minute. There's the palette. And it's very, very pretty. Perfect for fall. Didn't have any problems with it blending. This is the final look I got. I showed you in the video what shades I use. So again, hope that short tutorial helped you, but I did want to get kind of a green fall look because I'm so boring with browns and neutral tones. So I try to at least give a little bit of color in there. So hope you enjoyed that. Also, did try a few other products in there, which I showcased a couple of these while I was doing the tutorial. But again, just to show you, Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. So far, I mean, I've only had it on a couple of hours now, but it seems to be very nice. Definitely doesn't feel oily. Again, it's matte, so it shouldn't be oily. Oh, and you know what? I almost forgot. A little side note, which I thought was cute with MaxUp the makeup. They sent this little card, which is, I just thought that was cute. And that's one thing I love about the indie brands is the personalization. They appreciate their customers, and that's missing so much in those larger franchise companies. But it just says, thank you for your support during these tough times. MaxUp the makeup. A very nice personalized little letter there, so that was very nice. And again, getting back to the makeup, sorry I'm all over the place. I either had too much coffee, didn't have enough coffee. I don't know what's going on here, but just bear with me. So one of the items I did try, which I just briefly told you about in the tutorial, which I thought this packaging is really cute, is Kiko Milano, and this is Unexpected Paradise Bronzer in One Warm Honey. I believe they're a cruelty-free brand. If any of that's different, I will mention that in the video or down below in the description. Very, very nice. It blended very, very easily. And I don't know if you can see that there very well, but very smooth, but obviously what I'm wearing now. but it went on very, very nicely. It reminds me so much of Physicians Formula, so I'm hoping this is truly cruelty-free because, you know, Physicians Formula no longer is, which is disappointing. Yeah, so, and you can find them at Ulta, so definitely check them out. I did also, again, I had recently purchased a few items, so I wanted to give those all a try. I did finally use the Tower 28 blush. This is their cream blush Beach Please in Magic Hour. And I just thought that was a nice kind of peachy neutral vibe there. So I thought that'd go well with this. So I am wearing that. And then as I talked about before in my Black Owned Beauty, which I'll link both of these videos below and down in the description. This is Mented Cosmetics, which is a Black Owned Beauty brand. So this is the Mented Cosmetics blush, and this is in Peach for the Stars. I thought it was going to be really, I mean, it's pigmented. I mean, you can see it there. It's pretty pigmented. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, which is kind of nice when you've got a dull matte foundation. Kind of brightens things up a little bit there. Very nice. I did enjoy using that today. And like I said, I thought it was going to be a little bit too intense, but it actually able to blend it out very easily. Very nice. Another item that I talked about in my video there, one of the recent makeup hauls I did, is Nomad Cosmetics. And this is Stockholm Midnight Sun Illuminating Highlighting Powder. And again, that's what that looks like. And I have to say, it's definitely more pigmented than I gave it credit for. When I did that review, again, just a swatch, it's hard to tell what you're dealing with, but I'm very pleasantly surprised. And look at that. Very nice. So that is what I'm wearing today for my highlight. And then I didn't powder. Again, with a matte foundation, I don't recommend using powder because it's already so dry. You really don't need to set it with powder. But I did use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in One Fair. I just did that to set underneath my eyes because I do tend to crease. With that, I did use the Kosas concealer that I'd purchased recently that I've been wanting to try, and this is in 3.5, which I had mentioned in my tutorial. Just some of my older products, my Alamar Cosmetics lip liner that I love so much. Here's Urban Decay Stark Naked, which really enjoy that. Very pretty. I think it goes well with this look. Has that peachy beige undertone, so works very well. And then I really have been enjoying my brow pencil here from Oma Beauty. So my final thoughts, I really do enjoy this palette. I think it's perfect for fall, blends very easily. I do recommend if you're in the market and looking to support some smaller indie brand companies, I do recommend give them a try. They did have a couple of other palettes too, but it looked like they were more like summertime palettes. So I went with this one since fall time. But yes, I would recommend this palette if you're in the market. I think it's good quality. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. I hope that was informative. If you were, like I said, we're in the market for a palette, you want to try a new company out, I would give them a try, see what you think, but I thought their quality was very good, on par. And like I said, I love supporting indie brands, Black owned beauty brands, so anytime I can find a small company like that, a small brand, I definitely like to show them some love. So I'd recommend you do too if you can. So. That's all for today. If you enjoyed my content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Make sure you turn on all notifications so that you're alerted of my content. I post videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Otherwise, we're done for today. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, see you later. Bye. Cider here that they describe, let me see how they, here they talk about their shimmers or metallics. So I'm definitely enjoying them. And this is the Peach Please blush. Now it does have a little bit, I'm sorry, it's Peach Perfect.